All right, good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. The weekend is upon us. It is time to do a little bit of World of Warcraft. I am doing a little bit of work as well, so I'm going to apologize in advance. I've got groups starting their installs today. I am, as you can tell, back in a lovely hotel. So you'll have to bear with me a few minutes while I just get things set up and running. But I did want to do a quick stream this morning. We're going to jump in. We're going to continue to try to gear. I can't do anything from my OBS screen. No matter how hard I click the enter world button when I'm in OBS, it won't do it. So there we go. Now we are in the right spot. Let me just make sure everybody's got what they need for right now. They should. No new messages. I am going to shut off my work laptop. I will use my phone, so there may be times I have to jump over to my phone real quick. Not a whole lot I can do about it. But, it is what it is. And hopefully everything will run smooth this morning. I got about maybe an hour. It is 6:20 where I am, 9:20 my normal time frame at home. Did I log into the right account? I did. I don't know if I've got anything here. It says I can. I'm just going to complete quests. If it tells me I've got it and it's done, why not?
See you around.
Okay. Sure. I do want to run some time walking dungeons, so we're going to go ahead and queue those up. Those are usually pretty quick pops. It's been a while since I've done a lot of the Burning Crusade ones. It's been years. I'm not going to say quite a while. It's been years since I've done Burning Crusade ones. And I think I had some stuff I could turn in to somebody. Not sure who or where or why or when. Thought I had, oops, wrong thing. That's what I wanted. And everything when I'm traveling is my, I gotta do some consolidation here. I gotta do some cleanup work while we're queued. Do some disenchanting, do some selling, do some cleanup in my bag. What is this? I don't need 4 food. And I'm having to watch multiple screens to do chat and stuff like that. Not ever really the greatest setup when I travel. I need to work on it. I need to figure out a better way. I will do that for you. And I'm not going to get rid of the one that says it's an upgrade, even though it's not really an upgrade because it's lower item level, has better stats on it, but okay. What do we have up here that we can... Can't use that. I can use that. Okay, combine 2. Okay. Oh, that was done there. I don't know exactly what it's used for. I'm assuming trade skills and the like. I'm going to just use that. It gives me some rep, but not a lot. I just wanted to... Okay, well, I've got more of them. I don't know. I don't know what's going on all the time. I don't know why it keeps telling me I can't do that right now. Okay. What else can I get rid of here? Let's get on this guy.
We got the good stuff.
We are still queued up. We are just waiting. These dungeons give a bunch of junk that I really don't need. Like that. Like the large prismatic shards. Oh, I can't sell them. I'm just looking at the vendor prices and all that. If it's not pretty darn good, I'm selling it. Look at that. Sell price. Well, you know, we'll sell the leather. We'll sell the scales. We'll sell the anima motes, which I can't do. Of course not. Why would you let me sell things? Wow. That auctions for a lot. Not really. I think that's about all I can clean up. No, I can get rid of the healing potions. I don't use potions. I don't know why. Don't ask me why I don't use them. I just don't. Hey, there's something that contains some emerald dewdrops. Let me... There's 20 emerald dewdrops. And a dungeon pop. Perfect timing. Mana tombs. Okay. Hey, we got some quests we could do. I'm not going to do them. Of course I'm stunned. Probably won't get that spell off. My spells just have too long of a cast time for a lot of this. And these guys have too low a health pools. He's a boss. I mean, it's hard to tell in here bosses from regular things. They're also... Well, no drop from that boss. I do want some drops from here, though, because there should be some upgrades. And I don't care about being top DPS. I run these to get time walking badges, which I need to look at using some. I've got a bunch of them that I can spend now. I've got this I can cast if I ever get up there. I lost it in that whole process. There we go. I'm always low DPS. Just don't have a whole lot that I can do while running. And the way these dungeons go is you kind of have to run to keep up. The tank starts fighting them and then just kind of runs ahead, as you can see. Just got my caps lock key on. The other thing I don't like about doing these in hotels, I'm having to use my laptop's keyboard, which is a lot different spacing on keys than mine. Is that a boss? That's a boss. What do you know? Yeah, what the heck? We'll drop this guy out. And no drops on that guy either. Shocking. Surprising! Sorry. A little frustrated. And, the healer could heal me. Or not. I'm just going to run ahead with the tank. I don't care. I'll pick it all up. Hey, Jabe from Thailand. I know where you're from. I actually sat on my flight yesterday from North Carolina to Seattle. I sat next to a lovely young lady that was headed to Thailand for work.
I have such fascinating things to show you.
And I think the tank pulled a few too many things. Including the final boss. There we go. We finally got rid of the ad.
Fascinating things to show you. Farewell.
And nothing out of that whole time walking dungeon. I'm going to leave this group. Anyway, let me see what this text was I got. Sorry, just got to respond real quick. Okay, there we go. All right, let's see. We can go ahead and just sell the crap that I've got on me that I just picked up. Got 203 of that cloth.
Be good.
I wish it sold for anything. All right, let's queue another. I gotta go see how many I need yet, too. I think that's 4 that I've run, maybe 3 that I've run. I don't even know where I am in the map for this stupid zone anymore. I'm lost. I'm dazed. I'm confused. I think this is the way I need to go. Yes, it is, because there is the bank, and there's the vault. How many have I done? Okay, I need to run one more raid, and at least one more time walking dungeon. Perfect. We're going to go back to the Emerald Dream. Let's continue along this quest line while we wait for a Q pop. Okay. Should have used the faster mount. Oh well. We are almost there, even on the slow mount. Uh-huh. Can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. Oh, sorry. What am I needing to slay here? Oh, I need my dragon riding mount. Where do I pick that guy back up again? Need to find where I can ride him from. You know what? I'm just going to grab my own. I gotta remember what I... Where are these things to kill? Oh. Oh. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Doo-dah, doo-dah. I think I just have to fly and get those things. If I can hit them. Nope, it's those things I need to hit. Okay. So we're going to land right here. We're going to do this dungeon. Takes me a minute. I start doing things and I forget.
Form up! Let's make quick
Hey, more
work of
quests
them.
I could do. I'm not doing them. Not doing them. I remember this one. Oh man, this one was fun back in the day. I used to run this solo on my druid. Wish I could cast when I was on the run. That would be fun. Because right now, it's like I'm doing no DPS. All the melee casters and all that get to do DPS while they run. Or melee casters, melee attackers. Well, let's loot. There wasn't any loot on them. I put the earthquake on the ceiling because my camera moved on me. Sometimes things like that happen. I am camera challenged. I've got one instant cast every minute. How dumb is that? That's right. I'm just stacking earthquakes. And we'll do it again. You don't do a whole lot. But you know what? It's an instant cast AoE. If I don't do instant cast, nothing gets done in these.
Wake up! We're under attack!
I'm doing at least, I'm not last in DPS. Not really trying real hard either. But feels good to at least not be last. Maybe this isn't the one I ran solo. Yeah, this isn't the one I ran solo.
Run, coward! Your pitiful life uses me. Your pain amuses me. You can have that one. I no longer need him. One pitiful relief. Go on, take another one.
Figured those things would all catch up sooner or later.
X, thank you for saving me the trouble. It's mine.
And there's the first boss. Hey, we got something. We got something. I don't know if it'll be useful or not, but we got something. Hey, Adam. I am playing a shaman. I'm the little guy right here.
Invaders have breached the defenses!
My pally is more leveled up, so I'm trying to work on gearing this guy up for the next expansion. And since season 4 of this expansion just came out,
Ready!
getting better gear right at the moment. So and yeah, I probably pulled that guy. Used to play hunter. I've got a hunter. I've got one of everything. I've ranked up so far for this expansion a evoker, my mage, a pally, and this guy. They're the only ones ranked to 70 right at the moment. Oh, there's a boss in there? Okay. So I just do this to have some fun. I'm not as I once upon a time I was very, very, very much into this. I mean, deep and played it probably more than I play MCOC. This is more my style game that I like over MCOC,
Replacement quickly!
but I think I enjoy MCOC more, even though I'm not quite as good at it. Not that I was ever really good at this game either, but you know, I put the hours into this one. Ah, I hate when my earthquake doesn't proc when I wanted it to. There it goes. It used to be. They've done several stat squishes to bring things back in line. Right now, level cap is 70. I've got 4 level 70s and a bunch of level 60s. And when they did the stat squish, when the level got up to the max is over 100, I think they squished it back down to 40 because I've got several 45s and 40s in that range. I can show you here in a minute once I get out of this dungeon. You know, they're not afraid to do a little stat squish. You know, if the level starts getting out of hand, the damage numbers get too crazy, stuff like that, they'll bring it all back to a baseline. And it's kind of neat. They made all the expansions separate level up zones. So you can choose which expansion you want to level in. So it's not the same thing time and time and time and time again, unless you, like me, and played all those expansions multiple times.
If you're nice, we let you live.
I've got my graphics turned down fairly low right at the moment since I'm traveling, so I'm not getting a lot of the particle effects and things like that. But actually, I can probably turn them up. I found out what the issue was yesterday, but now see, bosses, I can do some decent DPS. Matter of fact, I can do so well, I can pull aggro off the tank.
Fall. I hate you.
I did some mythic raiding. Cool. And EverQuest. That's where I got my start really doing this type of game. I was a part of the original alpha testing team in EverQuest. Way back in the day, I think it was 1998 I was doing that. And some of my raiding highlights were back in EverQuest. I used to love the dragon runs. You know, back where you didn't have separate instances for the raids. When they spawned, it was free for all and everybody went after it. That was kind of fun. I liked everything being kind of world bosses and had a lot of fun doing EverQuest on 56K dial up. And that was so high speed back in the day. was so much fun. I mean, I remember raiding it. Oh, so many late nights. Raids go until 4 a.m. I remember it well. I remember my kids were babies for a lot of that, and I would have one of them on my lap, and I'd be raiding, because they were awake or something like that. Some good old memories. A lot of it is a blur, to be honest. I don't remember all of it. And there we go, another one done. Hey, a couple items out of that. Let's see if any of them translate into something good. I was still in high school, but I was a little older. Let's see, 99, what was I, 29. So I was a fairly new dad from time to time. Hey, that's an upgrade. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's a lower item level. Better stats, lower item level. It is one-handed. I would be able to use... I don't know if I want to replace either one of those. Would be able to use a shield, which I don't have. So we'll wait. How many more of these things do I have to kill? Is that all of them? Yes, let's go turn this in.
Hello, champion.
Would love to complete this quest line and be done with it. Oh yeah, that was probably some of the most fun I had gaming. I played with real life friends. We would get together, we would do LAN parties. It was just, those were the good old days. Everybody was close to each other.
Not while I yet live.
We will suffer your evil no longer.
The Torotan will be your doom.
I'm sorry, I'm just going to kind of keep track of some chats and all that while things are playing. And then I'll log out and show you the roster. Now let me complete it.
What would you ask of me?
Okay.
Is defeated. The eye
So
is safe again. We did it, Mother.
we'll give it the 20-second log out here.
Still at risk. Igira and Farak. We will deal with them in time, Marithra. For now,
We played, there was 5 of us, so we would, group up that were all
and to do
in the same general area. So there was the first one I took to 70. When this expansion came out, this was the new class. So I took it up to C. I probably should play it again. I haven't played it since probably the 3rd or 4th week that this expansion was out. Need to gear it up some more. Then there's my mage, the pally that I created not too long ago, and then the shaman. And then I've got my warlock and druid at 60. And it was 40. 40 was where they lowered everybody down to. So on this server, you can see I've got a good selection of different champions. I've got one level 60 boost that I'll probably use on my hunter and take him up at some point in time. Or if I decide to PvP, I'll take the rogue up. I really should try the Evoker. I gave it an appropriate name. I actually changed the name of one of my other characters so that I could name that one, say, Fossey, because that's who I was going to main and that's what I was going to do. And I was going to be streaming and all that. You know, probably pretty decent advice there. All right, I've got maybe about 30 minutes yet. Let's run. We'll queue up another. No, I don't want to do that. I wish it would quit asking me. I need to turn that off. I think if I can run a couple more, I just really want to get some options for some gear pieces this week. I'd like to have this guy geared up and ready to go for the next expansion and then move on to... Because I've kind of got the pally geared. Oh, we might as well do this. Get some stuff while I'm flying around since it was going to knock me off my mount anyway. Oops. Oopsie. I love my shaman. He's just not what they used to be. They used to feel a lot stronger than what they do now. Alrighty, take care, Adam. Appreciate you stopping by. Oh, I'm on West Coast time as well. I'm in Oregon, so yeah. Ooh, there we go. It's just another appearance piece. Come on. I guess it's class specific, maybe. I don't know. You know what I am going to do, though? I'm going to do this, and we are going to sell some stuff that I just don't want in my inventory. Please quit giving me crap. I'm going to sell these low-end ones. Ooh, no. I think I want that. Do want to sell the maybe meat. Another weave cloth. Vendors and auctions for about the same price. Goodbye. No sense holding on to it. I'm not going to sell it. I'm not going to use it. I'm not that much into the trade skills and all that anymore. I think that'll have to do for now. Let's clear up the bags, and then we'll continue on what we were doing.
Good to meet you.
All right, let's continue flying. Yeah, I think I'll do one more time walking dungeon today.
Tell me, Farak still assaults the Wellspring Temple.
All right, let's watch
The
cutscene.
barrier holds strong. As
While you
long as it
watch, I'm
remains
gonna sit back
intact,
and
the
read some
world
messages.
truly is safe. The bloom begins. Yggdrasil draws power from the wellspring.
It is weakening the barrier. Farak will break through before the bloom is complete.
We have not the strength to face Farak alone. And our allies are unable to enter the dream. Something blocks their path. We cannot wait for reinforcements. Farak must be stopped, no matter the cost.
Yeah, I think one more, and that'll do it for this morning. Like I said, a little shorter stream in the description, but
Hello, champion.
has to be that way. I've got
We
work
must
to do
draw
today, and I want to
Farak
get it done
away
so I can
from
do
the
some other
path until the
things.
bloom is complete. Victory is a fleeting hope. We will not be able to hold Farak's attention for long without reinforcements.
We must try. If Farak reaches the heart of Yggdrasil, all of Azeroth shall burn.
I don't know what is highlighted there, but we're going to get out of the dream. Get rid of that sickly green border. Maybe. Maybe that's from the quest I'm on. Gotta clean up my quest log, too.
The wildlife are in serious danger if we do not act swiftly. Come assist with the rescue mission before it is too late.
Getting near the end of this quest line. This is 323 of 407, so fairly close to the end of the quest line. Okay, we'll kill these two guys here. And then we'll jump into that dungeon. And then we'll come back to a fairly safe spot when we're restarting. And that's where we'll end it. So let's go jump in. The Underbog. Oh man, I remember this place. I ran this solo. This one I know I ran solo. And no, I am not getting the quests. They're not for anything. Just a little bit of gold. I don't need gold. I've got 200,000 gold on this account. And unless I was going to start buying WoW tokens with gold, there's no point in having gold. Really not. Not a whole lot of point in having gold. I don't buy stuff from the auction house. I don't really do much with it. It's kind of like gold in MCOC. I've got it. Don't do a whole lot with it. I hate that my spells take so long to cast. Okay, just run through, grab everything. Pull it all. You're stopped. There's no point in stopping. Don't make me run ahead and pull. I mean, I can't even get my instant cast to proc because we're not pulling enough. Hey, I got it one time. All right. I don't know why I loot that stuff. And it's kind of like the gold. I don't need anything. I just am compelled. If I see the little flashy, I've got to loot it. Man, that was the boss. That's not a help. All that is enchanting materials for when I start working on enchanting. Sooner or later, I may do some enchanting. Big long runs between fights. And now we get all the snake people. The Shishar, if I remember correctly. I used to run this back in the day because I always wanted the cloth. It was like one expansion behind where I was at, but it was a good spot to farm. To farm a bunch of cloth. And I could solo. And yes, I pulled ahead. You pull that batch, I'm going to pull that batch. Typically would not do that. But you know what? I'm trying to speed it up a little bit. I'm going to stay right here on the pipe or the tentacle or whatever you want to call it. This guy used to be a pain in the butt to solo. He must have fallen down in. I had water walking, don't I? I thought I did. I don't see it anywhere. I don't know. Somewhere I've got water walking. Yeah, we can pull almost all of these at one time. I pulled almost all of these solo. And yes, I am being a little stupid, but I'm not pulling fast enough for me. Now you're getting the picture. Pull big groups. We kill them just as quick as the small groups. I don't know if the healer likes it, but you know what? I do. There's a boss right there around the corner.
We fight for the dead.
This guy used to be a little bit of a pain to kill too, because he has the bear. Not a problem anymore. We can skip that guy. Good old swamp moss for you. And the final boss. This one I was about probably 75% of the time with solo. 25% I'd have to revive, come running back through. And there we go. That is all the Timewalking dungeons. All right, I think that's where we're going to end it for this morning. I've got to get ready to go. I greatly appreciate anybody who did tune in and watch. Ran a couple time walking dungeons for you, but I'll be back later today with MCOC. And until then, everybody have a great day and take care all.